I'm very happy to be here. I'm from New York. It's good, it's good. I get a lot of my material just from existing there. Like, this is a true story. I was on the train once in New York. There was a couple across from me. The man said to the woman, "What do you want to do for dinner?" And I swear to God, the woman said, "I think that lanky Jew is listening to our conversation." I am Jewish, but my name is Gianmarco Soresi. It's like my parents knew the Nazis were coming back. And I don't make a big deal out of being Jewish unless I'm losing an argument with a person of color. Because I worry that I reinforce a lot of negative Jewish stereotypes. Like I'm neurotic, obviously, I'm cheap, but I'm also a bad driver. And I'm not saying it's true, but we all know that being a bad driver is more of an Asian stereotype. So listen, I like to believe that when I'm swerving all over the road, every racist driver behind me is like, "Why didn't you learn how to drive, you fucking Jew?" What if the world's more complicated than I once thought? If Jews can't merge lanes, how could they run the world? It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, Jews do not run the world. We would if we could, but we don't recruit. That's Christians. They're the ones running up to everyone, Bible in hand, like, "Have you heard the good news?" You're never going to see a Jew shuffle up to an uncircumcised guy with a scalpel like, "Have you heard the bad news?" But maybe we need to start recruiting. Because I was recently performing in Houston. I was on stage. I said, "I'm Jewish." Someone in the audience went, "Yuck." But joke's on him. That's Hebrew for great job. I do worry about this recent spike we've had in anti-Semitism. Because anti-Semitism is literally the backbone for, like, a lot of my jokes. It doesn't feel good as a comedian to make fun of a group when that group is already being mistreated by the rest of society. That's why we'd all feel uncomfortable if I started making jokes at the expense of black people, or at the expense of trans people. But if I shit on Italians, nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. Because they're fine. They're not being mistreated by the police. Most of them are the police. That's why you get fired for doing blackface. But if I'm like, "It's a me, Mario," what, am I gonna lose a gig in New Jersey? I don't give a fuck. I just feel like if white people would stop complaining all the time about cancel culture and actually fought for racial equality, then all of us could do the Chinese accent again. My dad still does it. Every time we go to this restaurant in our neighborhood, my dad, he does this entire order in a full Chinese accent. And I know I should tell him to stop, but it's the only time I see him happy. So I don't have the heart to tell him that it's an Indian restaurant.
Oh, you have night terrors? What do you do?
I'm a paralyzer.
You're a paralyzer. That's called sleeping.
Yeah,
I have this sleep disorder. I close my eyes and I literally stop talking for 6 hours at a time. Tell me one more time. What is it? What's different about it?
Oh, I feel like I'm being murdered.
You feel like you're being murdered.
Actively stabbed.
Actively stabbed?
Yeah, it's great.
And where the fuck are you during all of this? Actively stabbed?
Yes.
By who? By where? Your father? Oh my God.
I have trauma.
You have trauma. I don't mean to guess your trauma, but were you stabbed by your father? What does this mean?
My mom was.
Your mom was. Okay, here we go. She's still around?
Yes.
Oh, whew. I'm not a good enough comedian to get out of that. So,
Her tits saved her.
her tit saved her.
Yeah.
Did she have like those Austin Power like? What do you mean her tit saved her? She was.
So she was stabbed about 16 times.
Oh, okay.
Some in the
Some in the back, some in the chest. So 16 minus 2.
Yeah. One hit her boob, but her boob was so big the knife couldn't get to her lung.
The boob was so big, the knife couldn't get to her lung.
It just like nicked her lung instead of completely puncturing it. So yeah.
Fellas, if you ever want your lady to get breast implants, like, honey, I'm just looking out for you, you know? That little A-cup titty, they'll get your lungs with one stab. They'll get it with a fork. How's your relationship with your dad now? Yeah, no, I know. I figured. If you had said, it's great, actually, he's, your mom's okay.
Yeah. She's racist now.
She's racist now. Oh my God, what was on that knife? That's a side effect they don't talk about with stabbing. Yes, oh my God, yes, she survived. It's a miracle. But racist, racist in which direction, I guess?
Against other brown people.
Against other brown people.
She gets really mad about herself as well.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
brown too.
Yeah.
Okay, a little better. Not good. I'm not saying it's good.
It's the Florida effect.
The Florida effect. Your family has a lot of disorders, I gotta say. What's the Florida effect? When you get stabbed in Florida, you become a little racist, even if you are that race. That's the state motto.
You get racist, you get
You get racist, you get
guns.
guns.
You start to hate people.
Wow.
Florida effect.
I guess my girlfriend's night terrors aren't so bad after all. Did she have you and your mom fight about it?
No.
No?
No.
Did she not talk to you? Because brown? You gotta be careful passing her a butter knife. She's like, get the fuck away from me! I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be in Tampa. Second time here. See, the last show we had a former Disney princess. We did a show here where we had some porn stars in the crowd. It's kind of what you guys are known for, is Disney, porn, and there's a nudist colony. You're shaking your head yes. Have you been?
Oh, I have not.
You have not been? Okay.
I'm an Amazon delivery driver. Someone had to make a delivery to the nudist colony and did not know.
They didn't know. They were like, I didn't know he'd have a package too. So you're an Amazon delivery guy? And so a friend of yours, he just went there and just saw them walking around and was like...
Yeah, he just was like, oh, okay. And he like,
That's all it gets to take. Oh, okay. 100 naked people walking around. What did he deliver? Not clothes, I assume.
I don't even know. He just had to deliver packages, like multiple in the colony.
I wonder how many houses it took before he was like, something's up here. That first house, he was like, oh, that's gross. The next house, he's like, you know what, I'm getting used to it now. Third, he's like, this shirt is a little bit itchy. You know what? This isn't natural at all. Amazon delivery guy. You ever run into anything strange at a house?
The other day I had a bull charge at me. He had
A
gotten-
bull?
Yes.
Wait, just to be clear, not a bulldog, a bull.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? You're going to Amazon, it's like, oh, this big red cape, I wonder who it belongs to. Let me shake it off. Oh my God! I wish I was delivering to the nudist colony right now. What do you mean a bowl? I don't understand it.
Where I had to make the deliveries, there's like cows and bulls that kind of just like are yeah, and like it's kind of like a farm area. And they, on all the notes on all the packages, they're like leave inside the gate because if you don't, the cows will eat the packages. That's what they say. So I just got a little bit too far with my van. And I come back and there's 2 cows and a bull now in between checking out the van. And I'm
So
like,
they saw the van and they're like, I'm gonna fuck that van.
I tried to approach, and one that was starting to lick the packages, I left the door open, it started to lick one of the packages, and once I started to try and get back in, it turned around and charged right back at me, so I had to just run back away, and had to just let them kind of do their thing for a little bit.
And the thing, Jeff Bezos won't even let them take a pee break.
Alright, I think you guys can handle some darker stuff. I may be wrong, but we'll see. I get compared, I'm a Jewish comedian, I get compared to Woody Allen a lot. And I always say he was much better at molesting children. I was a big Woody Allen fan, and then I saw the HBO documentary that recently came out. I found out about the allegations against him for the 5th time. And I was watching it with my girlfriend. She said, you know, I never liked his movies anyway. Okay, that's not what we're upset about, though. You don't get, like, extra points if you hate Hitler's paintings, too. Oh, you think the Holocaust was bad? You should see the way he drew hands. I hate that question. People always ask that, can you separate the art from the artist? Yes, you can separate the art from the artist. We separated the child slavery from all our clothes. You're not a good person just because your art is ethical. That's a small sliver. That's like Ted Bundy being like, hey, at least I recycle. You know that clothing company, Zara? Zara, there was an article that came out. They said that they found in the stitching of some of the Zara clothes notes from the workers that said, we made this and are not getting paid for it. And you know how little Americans care? These pants are Zara. I wrote them back, taper the leg a little, please. I think if I learned anything from the Me Too movement, aside from the consent blah blah blah, it was that artistic legacies are very flimsy because they're built on the back of public opinion. And you really go back, you think about Cosby was the biggest comedian of his generation. No one is going to laugh at Cosby again until he's dead. Harvey Weinstein was the biggest movie producer in the world. He's never going to make another movie again. I was the biggest Louis C.K. fan in the world. And when I found about the allegations against him, I swore I would never listen to Louis C.K. again without headphones. But it always makes me wonder, like, what would happen if we found out Albert Einstein did some of that shit? Because he probably did. That tongue doesn't look innocent to me. But even if we found out that Einstein was a sexual predator, what are we going to be like? Oh, E equals MC squared? Not anymore! From now on, E equals me too! Do you think Michael Jackson does it? Michael Jackson? Do you think he did it? Feels like you're avoiding the question, I gotta tell you. I said it pretty clearly. So clearly, someone back there shouted, no! Which was pretty shocking already. Who shouted no? You really don't think so? What was that?
He was confused about his childhood, you know.
Were you his lawyer? Because that sounded like a pretty shitty defense. Your Honor, he was confused about his childhood, so whatever. That wasn't the question, though. Do you think he did it?
I back you up.
Well, you'll back her up. Do you have? Okay, they wanted money. Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Would you let your kids share a bed with Michael Jackson?
No.
Okay, there you have your answer right there. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. And yeah, maybe they wanted money, but they fucking deserve money after getting their ass eaten by Michael Jackson. I would like a little bit of money for that too, thank you very much. Those guys get so much shit, those two guys. People always say, why did they wait so long to come forward? And it's because we forget this is back in the 80s. Michael Jackson was the biggest star in the universe. If you told a therapist in the 80s that Michael Jackson sexually assaulted you, the therapist would be like, okay, now show me on this doll how to moonwalk. And then a lot of people, they blame the parents. People always start blaming the parents. They say, why would the parents let their kids share a bed with Michael Jackson? And that's true, it's a little bit weird, but once again, this was the 80s. This was before the Catholic Church got busted. We did not know there were so many pedophiles just running around. It would be like if I told you guys I share a bed with my golden retriever. You would assume I'm not fucking the dog. But then in 20 years, that HBO documentary comes out, and there's Air Bud being like, when he got the peanut butter, I knew what time it was. I was right, you guys can handle it, that was good.
Are you guys scared about AI at all?
Yes.
Who said yes? Yeah? What are you scared of?
I'm an artist.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
What kind of artist?
Like everything, but printmaking is my main medium.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That probably makes so much sense. Sorry.
No, that's, it's, so tell, what is that, what kind of prints do you make? Like, you carve them and then you print them on a shirt? What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, I do like screen printing, so like Andy Warhol-esque. That's what he did. Lithography, intaglio. Yeah, lots of big words that probably mean nothing to how these people.
Yeah, I'm sure ChatGPT will figure it out. Do you feel nervous, or do you think?
I'm also a teacher, so
Well, so at least you have that to fall back on financially.
They use it a lot, and then they use it for their art too. But a lot of AI art is actually stolen from other artists and like generated.
Sure, like you stole from Andy Warhol. I'm just joking. I support the arts. Are your prints available anywhere?
Yeah.
Just give it a plug.
Oh my gosh, follow me on Instagram. It's Haley Tokiko, HALEYTOKIKO.
I'm sure we'll all remember that. No, you message me tonight, I'll put it on my Instagram. And I want all you fuckers to follow, you understand? Okay? Her career has 3 weeks left. You need to support her now! I'm not optimistic about the future of AI, but I do feel good about live entertainment because I feel like the whole goal with ChatGPT and all that stuff, it's perfection. It's getting it right. And that's not what you come here for. Perfection is not entertaining. What would you rather see? A robot sink a free throw 100% of the time, or a seal try? I don't know. I think it's overblown. I think a lot of weather tech people, they say they're hype men. You know, they always say all this shit that it's going to change everything, and then a lot of it falls flat, or it's not as good. I hear all that stuff where people freak out. They go, "Oh, it's gonna spread misinformation. AI is gonna just make a lot of misinformation." And I'm like, we don't really need AI's help to spread misinformation. Okay, my dad thinks Hillary Clinton's a lizard because someone photoshopped a zipper onto her forehead. We don't need advanced technology to fool this dumb motherfucker. That's why I can't. It's spreading this. I think more people. I think what the news, the media, they get more worried about is just competitors when it comes to social media. I hear all that stuff where they go, TikTok is brainwashing children. TikTok is brainwashing the youth. I'm like, yeah, I don't think Mein Kampf was a TikTok. You know what I mean? Oh, thank God Hitler didn't have access to Instagram Reels. What would he have done? He would have cyberbullied even more Jews than he already did. It's just different mediums. I mean, Joseph Goebbels was an influencer, if you want to think of it that way. I saw a guy, there's this guy in Times Square, and he's been there since I moved to New York, and he wears silver face paint and clothes, and he just does the robot. All day. You seen him? Yeah. Just does the robot. Better than this, but not that much better than this. If I'm being honest with you. And I used to feel bad for him because he doesn't make a lot of money, but then I realized that's the only job truly safe from artificial intelligence. I mean, no one wants to see a robot do the robot. That's completely redundant. Sometimes my girlfriend sees me, she's like, "What are you working on?" "Job security, sweetheart." Now go out and find me some silver pants somewhere, please. I think one of the reasons where artists they feel so nervous is because I feel like this is a real, just an existential threat in a way that artists haven't had to deal with in quite some time. Like if you're a coal miner, and I know none of you are here tonight. I know my fan base, and it's more theater kids than blue collar workers. But if you're a coal miner, you've dealt with existential threats before. You know you've had to deal with alternative energy sources, new technology that does your job better than you. You had to deal with a bunch of liberals being like, "We need to close all the coal mines." And then when they were like, "Oh, this is our job," we're like, "Then get a new job, you evil fucking coal miner." Dealt with it, and you know they figure shit out. But now all my artist friends, many of whom are those same liberals. They're worried about AI, and they're like, you know, someone needs to help fight AI. And I'm like, I'll tell you who's not going to help. All those coal miners who told me to get a new job a couple years ago. In fact, they're the ones like digging the coal into the chat GPT. They're like, why don't you learn how to do the robot, you liberal cock?